Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. I believe in every stage we find ourselves in life, we are supposed to enjoy it. I think we even have the obligation to enjoy because whether you're studying, you're working, or you're doing whatsoever, you always have to enjoy what you're doing. Else, what's the essence of it? So today I'll be sharing my experiences as a student in Germany, what I wish I knew before actually starting with my studies. I summarized them in 10 points. So let's get into it. The first point is before getting into studies, it's always nice to have it at the back of your mind that every day won't be the best day, like literally the best day of your life. There'll be hard days, there'll be beautiful days. But the most important thing is always to be on track. And no matter how difficult the day may be, always try to get a good aspect of the day, and that should be the motivation. The second thing to put in mind is also that the first semester will definitely be the worst semester ever. As an international student, I had my bachelor's degree in Cameroon where there was a different educational system. Everything there was different compared to here in Germany. So here in Germany, I had to learn it the hard way, I would say it that way, how the system works and how to get along with studies here. It was difficult for me to get into it because we're doing a master's in Germany means you're already into research. Research is something I never had an experience about. The first semester definitely wasn't what I wanted it to be, but the experiences I acquired would help me during this second semester because actually my second semester, and I intend using all my past experiences for the first semester to do better and even do great. Actually, for you to visit your student hostel before you actually move in, then you should definitely do it. Some student hostels are good, some are not really that comfortable. It depends on on the taste of each and everyone, of course. But I think if you have the opportunity to visit your student hostel or where you're supposed to live while studying, I think that's always like the best thing to do because when you visit where you're supposed to live, you already start picturing yourself in there. Fourth point is I actually love this point a lot. Don't try to impress any classmates or try to prove a point or prove you're not dull, stupid, etc. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. So when you go to class, just do you. If you have a question, you ask. If you have a problem of incomprehension, you ask. Browsing is an everybody's thing, but effective learning is the real art. Efficient learning entails visiting the right websites for your studies, visiting the right websites to get books for your research, and so forth. So effective learning is very important rather than just browsing. Everybody can browse, but you need to know how to efficiently grasp knowledge. The point is you will definitely go through a deep valley of emotions while studying because as I said, you're into a new system and you don't know how it works. Like you've never had that experience. Personally, I went through a lot because I had Klausuren, like I had exams to write and I also had papers to submit. Academic writing for me was something that was new, and I had lots of papers, and I had lots of papers to write. The first paper I wrote, oh my god, it was catastrophic. But afterwards, I submitted a second one and I scored a better mark, and I was so proud of myself. And I actually put in mind that it's not impossible, so just need to put in a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and just keep on pushing, keep on soaring. And I think at the end of the day, I could attain my objective. The next point I wish I knew before starting my studies was that going for parties is definitely not a hobby. I think it's important to have a balance in your studies. You could love studying and as balance as well do some extracurricular activities to maintain things and give you that balance you need because you can't just study all day long, just reading, just learning. Your life will get boring. At the end of the day, you won't even enjoy the thing. So it's nice to get a balance in your studies. And it's definitely not going for parties. That's not a hobby. You could do something lucrative or you could do something interesting for you. For me, for example, I like dancing. Every semester, I always enroll in a dancing course to learn more about dancing. For me, just like having fun, forget about studies sometime and just live the moment with dancing, having fun, and it works. You can do same to try to find a balance with your studies and what you like doing. The next thing is studying is important when you study alone. I personally like studying alone. Like I like reading. When I want to understand something, I like taking my time to read it alone in a quiet environment, because if I read with someone, I might feel I'm under pressure, I'm pressurized to understand that thing at that moment. When I want to learn something new, I prefer doing it alone. It's nice to study alone, but if you could study with someone as well, like a group, even if it's just one person with whom you can study and share your experiences, share your knowledge, that would be so helpful, because um me, I study in German. I study in German, and German is definitely not my first language. It can be very difficult. Some words I won't understand. Yeah, it's true. I did language classes. I did language classes, and I have my language level is C1 or better. But that doesn't mean I understand everything. Like there are some idiomatic expressions I won't necessarily understand because it's not my language. Idiomatic expressions normally have no word-to-word translation. You translate just the meaning. It can be difficult for me to understand every idiomatic expression in German, even though I have the C1 level. That's why I always recommend you studying with someone. If you have the opportunity to do that, it's very helpful. You could learn many things as far as the language is concerned, and you could also easily grasp what you're supposed to know as far as your course is concerned. The next point is diligence is more important than intelligence. Diligence meaning careful and persistent work. It is by forging that one becomes a blacksmith. I had my bachelor's degree in 2017, and I just started my master's in 2022. That difference is 5. In these 5 years, it's true I was into professional experience, but I forgot many things in regards to academic work, academics. And here I am doing a master's in applied linguistics, not even in my language, but in German. And so far, I can say that I'm on track. You don't need to be super intelligent to go through your studies even after a break. All you just need to do is be persistent and put in a lot of effort. And that's what I'm actually doing, trying to never give up, even if it's difficult. Last point, but not the least, is that professors here are very open to suggestions, open to questions, willing to help. Don't hesitate to go to a professor and ask him this or that question. If you have an incomprehension somewhere, always go to a teacher and he always help you out. They're always willing to help. This is where this video ends today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content, and stay connected for other videos to come. Bye.